Welcome back to another edition of Holding Court with Coach Jeff Nelson. I'm J.D. Healy, and Coach, I said it last week, welcome back. We've been saying that a lot. You've been on the road a lot.
Yeah, September was a rough month. Glad to be home. Glad to get our first conference home match coming up this week. And October's just the opposite. We're home 3 weekends and away one. So it'll be nice to flip-flop that.
Great when you can go on the road and have the kind of trip that you guys had this time, a couple of wins. Let's talk about the first one, a 3-0 sweep of San Jose State. That's a great way to start the conference, 25-15, 19, and 25-12. Nice way to cap off the trifecta.
Yeah, it was a good match to start with. I felt like, after the SMU match the week before and kind of letting it go, I didn't know how we'd respond. We had a good week of practice. We worked really hard. And so it was nice to see him go out on Thursday night and just play well and put up big numbers and really let our opponents have it. I mean, we felt like it was a match we should win, but it was more important that we played well, and I thought we played really well on Thursday night.
The quote, which I think was a great one, Chelsea put in there that we came out really fired up, on that night. So, nice to have that kind of enthusiasm from your team coming in, especially when you're out of town.
Yeah, it was. I think that, like I said, it was a good week. We worked really hard. We pushed them harder than we had the few weeks before that, even knowing we were traveling. And they definitely were motivated, and the staff was. And so everybody was pretty geared up. And of course you're going to be for the first conference match. It's more fun when it's at home, but it's great to get a win on the road. And, San Jose State is a young team with new coaches, a lot of new players, and so we didn't really know what to expect, and we feel like we had a pretty good handle on things, good scouting report, and I think we were really well prepared, and I think it was there was a pretty big comfort level for the players going out there and just kind of doing our thing.
Saturday you take on the Nevada Wolfpack, take them in straight sets as well, 25-22, 25-18, and 25-22.
Yeah, Nevada's improved, and I thought they did a good job. We didn't pass as well. Again, attacking and owning the net was very good. We really took care of the net in almost every position, and I thought we served well. Got a little close. We led the whole match. We never felt like it was in jeopardy or anything, but they are improved, and we kind of had a couple reception errors late in games 1 and 3 that let the score be a little closer, but I was pretty happy with getting 2 wins and not dropping a set on a road trip. That's good anytime in conference. I'll take that.
In 3 sets, Lobos will go 271 hitting for the match, collect 38 kills, 35 assists, and 37 digs, and a total of 9 team blocks. That's pretty good.
Yeah, like I said, the numbers were good this weekend. Our numbers have been on the rise since we got back from Hawaii. We've been improving with them. Hitting percentage has gone up, number of kills has gone up. Individual numbers for kids. Cassie House's numbers have started going up. She had 2 good outputs this weekend. Everything's heading the right direction. We need to play a little bit better as a unit, but as individual players, everything's going up. Team statistics are going up, and I'm not huge on statistics, but it's nice to see things heading in a really positive direction.
Well, you're 9-5 overall on the season, but the most important numbers is you're 2-0 in conference.
Correct. Yeah, we definitely the way we wanted to start it. Definitely what our goal was, and like I told the players on Saturday night, all road wins are good wins. Thursday night we really went out and played good ball and took it to them, and Saturday we had to grind it out a little bit more, but it was still good ball, and so we come home with 2 wins, and now we got to get it started here, and we like playing here, but I think that I just think that we can improve, that we've got a lot to improve on. It is exciting in our matches. We do dominate the net. We're extremely physical at the net, and the matches when we put it all together, it's pretty exciting.
As fans, we're pretty excited too, because you're not only coming home 2-0 in conference and going to have a couple of games here at home this week, but you also have the Mountain West Player of the Week. Yeah,
Chantel Riddle was just named Mountain West Player of the Week, and she had an amazing week. She had a career high in hitting percentage. She, as I said earlier, put over half of her balls away this weekend, almost 60%. But puts up, 1.67 blocks per game. averaging almost 3 digs per game. She's playing the complete game and really getting after it, and Hannah's doing a great job distributing the ball to her. And you know, sometimes you just got to go with what's working, and this weekend she was what was working. And I mean, a lot of things were, but she really played at a high level and took some great swings, had some nice blocks. And you know, this is probably the 3rd week in a row where she's just played at an extremely high level, and her numbers have, for the last 3 weeks, just skyrocketed. And she went from 220 hitting percentage to 290 in 3 weeks, which is like a batting average. So those are huge numbers. And her blocking has been steady all year. She's been around 1.6 per game all year, which is a crazy high number for a middle blocker, and she's a right side blocker with that number. But so you know, it's a great honor, not unexpected, but a great honor, and we're always happy when one of our kids is recognized.
Okay, let's get to this week. You start off on Thursday. It's a 6:30 game.
6:30, yeah.
Utah State Aggies right here at Johnson Center.
Yeah, it's a 6:30 game. There's Wicked is over at Popejoy, which, you know, we share the parking lots and everything. So that starts at 7:30 or 8 on Thursday night. So we're gonna go ahead and start our match early and try and get in and out of here. And but it's a great match. Utah State was picked 3rd in the conference. They went 1-1 last weekend, and but we had some great battles with them last year, and some really fun matches. And they're going to come at us. They have almost everyone back. They returned 5 starters, and kind of did what we did. Played a really difficult preseason, and it kind of hurt them a little bit. They've lost a little more than they probably would have liked to, but they're a great team, and they're gonna come at us on Thursday night, and we have to be prepared. Ellie Brainerd is their right side. She's putting up great numbers. Paige Naves, their setter, is very good. Rachel Orr returns on the outside and puts up big numbers. You know, they have a number of kids that are capable of going off against us, and we really have to work hard to contain them and manage the ball well when we have it.
The Boise State game is at noon on Saturday. They're top 3, and I don't know how much you know about their top 3, but we were just looking at some of their numbers. Sierra Nobley comes in with 3.67 kills per set and 1.63 digs per set. Alyssa Gamble and Maddie O'Donnell, the next 2 in kills per set for them. How do we match up against their big hitters?
Like I said, they put up really good numbers. They're very efficient. They run a really fast offense. They ball handle well. That's what they've done the last few years. But like I said, you know, we're one of the best blocking teams, and we are so physical at the net that I think we pose a threat for people that they're not used to as well. You know, in looking at, even though Chantel's 6 foot and Sky's 5'10" and Simone's 6 foot, and you know, they put up huge blocks, and they do a really good job with it, and they get big numbers every night. And you know, that can change what a team does because it's imposing. And so you know, I think it's an opportunity this weekend to look at 2 really different styles and have to make adjustments, which we need to get better at anyway. But I feel confident in our team and what they can do, and we've had a lot of success against both programs, but they're both really good.
We're looking forward to it. I want to remind everybody Thursday's game is 6:30 here at Johnson Center, and Saturday's game is at noon. And we want to invite you all to come on down. If you can't make it, it's all going to be live on Lobo TV as well. Coach, any parting words? What do we got to do to make sure that people get themselves in here and enjoy the games this week?
I think they will be great games. I think you're going to see teams with really good players. Like I said, Boise's a bigger, stronger, more powerful team. Or Utah State, I mean, and Boise's faster, more efficient. So I think you're going to see 2 really fun styles, and then obviously we've had 3 really good weeks in a row of volleyball for us, and hopefully we can continue that. And so I think you're going to see some great matches this weekend.
It's going to be exciting. The Lobos are 2-0 in conference, looking to go 4-0 by the end of this week. Come down here to Johnson Gym and join us. And again, if you can't catch it live, you want to watch it on Lobo TV. Until next time, folks, that'll do it for another edition of Holding Court with Coach Jeff Nelson.